Baby.
Alright, so we're recording now. Hello, okay, hello.
Yeah. Yo, am I supposed to hear like anything from these?
No, they're not plugged in.
They're not even. What the fuck is the point of this?
I just wanted to wear them.
No, I'm not wearing them. Fuck that.
Alright, let me pull up the doc. I don't have the doc opened up yet.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna. You ask me questions, I respond, baby. And if I hear, if I think about something funny, I'll think about something funny. You know what? Just to fuck with you. Yeah. Ultimate Riz.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, I got everything open now. Everything's all set.
Yep.
Alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third... Oh, you gotta stop shaking the table, homie.
That's me. That's
Someone's shaking the camera.
That's not me.
I don't know who.
I don't
That shit's not on, bro.
Yeah.
That's just not on. They can see it because it's red. Wait, don't unmute it because it'll fucking echo.
He's not unmuted. He's blocking the red signal.
Okay. Welcome to the third episode of the podcast. Today we have two very special guests. Not my grandma, I'm sorry. We have... Want to introduce yourself?
Raul Mars.
We have...
Danny for that.
They're both pretty cool friends, and they wanted to be on the podcast. Raul was a ex-pro League of Legends player, and Danny...
He's not a nerd.
Well, I don't know. You did... Okay, my introduction for him was you spent 300 hours on House Flipper and Power Washer Simulator.
I'm just a man of the trades.
Man of the trades.
So I definitely want to talk about that. That's a little crazy. So yeah, thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it. This is my third time doing this, so if I mess up, don't be too angry.
It's okay.
That's all good.
All right. So who wants to start first?
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah.
Danny, you want to start first?
Go for me.
Okay.
What is we really starting? What are we starting? A podcast? We should start a podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, low-key, that'd be lit.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we have a doc here. Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Massachusetts. I can't say where.
And
but
who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm Danny.
Who are you though? Like introspectively.
Yeah.
Good
So
answer.
that question kind of ends with the same answer that I gave last time. I'm Danny.
Okay. I got
why
you.
You can't ask me these questions?
All right. So.
Not on the spot.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh, God.
So as you both know, this is for a class. This is for a grade. But I do enjoy doing this. So I guess I want to talk about you're in the same class as me. What are you doing for your? You want to promote it for the 3 people watching right now?
I take photos emphasizing storytelling of the individual. Follow my Instagram at djf.photos or look at my website, djfphotos.com.
All right. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, so that class is interesting.
I love Teresa Quinn.
I like Teresa Quinn. I like the projects that we're doing because I feel like I'm really carving my own path. I'm God. What?
I just want to make sure it's recording. You're
No,
God?
it's not.
No, it is.
No, sorry, that's Al. Wait, don't cut that out. Cut that out.
Wait, you really think Al's gonna watch this, bro?
You think Al's gonna watch?
Cut that out.
Whoa. Okay, we gotta lower the This shit is so loud.
It's because Raul laughs like a twat.
Let me bring it down to a 4.
I'm dying.
Or no, let me...
Danny's killing me.
Alright, now you keep going. So you saying you're a god?
No, that's a joke. I actually just like it because it feels like I'm able to do my own thing and learn.
Yeah. Because you've been doing photography for a while now, right? Before you
Sort
came
of was
here?
a hobby, but until I got to Clark, now it was very much unsolidified. But now I've sort of established myself, which is nice. It's nice. I'm meeting a lot of cool people.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
important.
Raul, you're not in the class, but are you doing anything cool? I know you're in, you made a game, right?
Oh,
That
yeah.
fun,
So the main things I got going on right now is I'm in game design fundamentals. I'm just making a bunch of Unity games. I made a little 1 level platformer. It's no biggie, you know.
It's a little something
It's a little light work for me.
Game
But,
of Riz, right?
Yeah, full game of Riz. But
Yeah.
the other thing I got going on is I'm an intern at SoCo, pretty huge shit right there. I'm an IT intern.
What is
the
SoCo?
big bucks.
Yeah,
Stop,
sorry.
stop laughing at me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I make my own games, but also on the side, I'm an intern. I'm paid.
Yeah. Oh no.
For
I'm
the
paid.
audience, could you explain what SoCo is?
SoCo is the
Southern California.
shut the fuck up. It's the electric provider, like the electricity provider for all of Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. And their IT department, I knew someone in there, and they got me an internship. It's paying pretty
Is
good.
that where you
so-
live?
Yeah, I live in SoCo.
You live in Shrewsbury?
No, I live in SoCo, like the building that they have. I live in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that sucks for you, dude. I don't know what to do here.
So you don't get paid?
No, I get paid.
Oh, you do? How
Yeah, I
much?
get 18 an hour.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm actually getting paid good. Yeah.
That's pretty good. I get paid $14.50 here.
Yeah, that's not
Nice.
bad.
I
Oh,
mean,
did
it's
you
not-
know Massachusetts minimum wage is going up to 15?
In New Hampshire is still $7.25. So.
Well, just move to Massachusetts.
Yeah, or New York. New York's going to 15 by January 1st.
Good for them. All right.
Someone butthurt?
So I guess we have like two different topics. We have Danny, who plays. Do you still play CS:GO? Or you played CS:GO? Or how's that?
I haven't played like many games since coming to college.
But like,
most of the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like, but I would say like if I went back and like I had time to play, I'd play. Yeah, I'd still be playing CS:GO. I played a
Yeah.
little bit over break.
Okay. So we have CS:GO. We can talk about with him. We have mentioned before 300 hours on House Flipper, which I definitely want to get into.
It's not 300 hours on just House Flipper. It's like 300 hours combined on House Flipper and Power Wash.
Would you say it's like 50-50 or like 60-40 or like which?
It's like 60, 70 to 30.
Which one was the 70?
House Flipper?
Oh,
I
man.
played a lot of House Flipper before the DLCs too, so I'm not some bandwagon.
There's DLC.
What DLC could you have in House Flipper, bro?
There's the
Well, it's like
there's
Sims,
the
right?
there's the pets. It is like Sims. I love Sims too. I have like 500 hours in Sims.
That's
Oh, man.
crazy.
It's like so like there's pets.
No
There's
way.
you can like have a kennel now, and then there's like farm work, and you can like create your own barn. Oh, also my favorite television show, HGTV or channel.
Yeah,
channel.
channel.
My favorite television channel, HGTV, has a DLC on it, and you can pretend you're the Property Brothers flipping houses.
Those are the
Oh
ones
my
that like
god, that's what you're talking
they like
about?
definitely are romantic with each other, right?
Oh,
They're the
100%.
Property Brothers.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
for sure.
They're brothers.
Did you unmute that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh man, that's gonna be so bad.
No, for a split second.
For just a split second. Yeah.
So they have like Fortnite. They're like Fortnite basically.
Yeah. For better or for worse, because they do have a lot of like weird DLC that you wouldn't imagine them even having. Because like they did the same type of thing where they partnered up. You know how like Marvel is with Fortnite, I guess, because like they have like
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man and like Thor or whatever.
Yeah.
Houseware kind of did the same thing with DC. So like you have like
You're capping.
no
No.
you have like people like Batman or the Batman, whatever they call them, Batman family or whatever. And
Well,
They're
the
like a
Bat
Bat
family.
cave.
They have
Like
yeah,
a-
like you could clean out the Batcave and sell it to like Wonder Woman or Superman or whatever the hell his name is.
I'm gonna be honest. I never heard of this game until.
Yeah, I think I
you-
need to research this game. What the? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, not only that, there also is just like there's a lot of like good lessons to be learned from House Flipper.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
How
Like financial lessons or like moral lessons?
like most people most people want books in their house.
Mm.
Like when you're selling a house, like it helps you for getting ready to be a home buyer and seller / renovator. Yeah, pretty much like my uncle, he learned off of it. He's got a pretty successful business now.
Your uncle learned off of it.
Your
Yeah.
Uncle, your uncle learned off of House Flippers, the game.
Yeah,
Wow, that's impressive.
That's very,
it has everything it needs. It's got all of the utilities. You learn how to put in like heat and take care of cockroaches.
So like, was this a game you played before COVID and like quarantine, or was it at like?
Yeah.
When?
I
you,
vividly
like-
remember the summer I played House Flipper.
You what?
I vividly remember the summer I played
What?
House
How
Flipper.
old? When was this?
It was definitely going into 7th grade or 8th grade.
Oh, so you've been on this
Holy
ride.
shit.
So, okay,
And-
okay.
and
Well, so
it
at that
was-
point, 300 hours isn't that crazy.
Well, no, because it was like over one summer. I don't play this still to this day. But
Did
like,
you play on PC or a console?
I played on PC.
Okay.
I would have Grey's Anatomy spin-off show on one monitor. and just would binge that while I'm flipping houses and like tearing down walls and stuff.
I did that with Call of Duty though. Like
I mean, yeah,
I like
I did that with
if I'm like
normal
getting
games.
camos or something, I'll like have a YouTube video or I'll watch like a show and just not have sound in the game. But
I just really like the idea of like building houses. Being able to build my own little like.
you ever play Minecraft?
Yeah, I built a lot of goblin huts in there. Some would say.
Goblin huts.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Little goblin stuff I am.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many like cool little like trinkets in games that you could explore, especially if you're
Yeah.
playing House Flipper, because
You ever
that game
played
just has so
Terraria?
much stuff.
Did you ever play Terraria?
Yeah, you always play it modded as well.
Yeah. Oh, I played Minecraft modded, but not Terraria. There's enough in that game to keep me like satisfied. I don't need mods.
So after the ninth run, the
Oh.
Eye of Flesh or the Wall of
The,
Cthulhu.
the,
Wait, whoa,
It's
sorry.
the Eye of Cthulhu,
The Wall of Flesh,
of
the Eye of
Flesh.
Cthulhu,
Oh,
and like.
those are the first two bosses.
Yeah, I know. The sun. There's like a sun god or something. I'm sure in there. I played the game.
Yep.
I know how to make the NPC huts. You stack them up. It's like an 8x8 room, a chair, a crafting table, and then like a light and a back panel, and you're set. And you got all the little like smirkers in there.
What'd you just say?
All the little like.
You ever
smirking
complete
NPCs.
Minecraft like on survival mode, like beat Dinner Dragon, or no? You weren't like into that.
As a kid, I played Minecraft on my dad's like shitty old laptop, and I would just mod the hell out of it, or I would play parkour, because I thought I was sick as hell.
You ever play Hunger Games? My favorite thing. Or what's the one? Sky Wars? That was like,
Oh, Bed Wars, bro.
yeah, I was more a Sky Wars guy. I don't know.
Bed Wars was where it's at, bro.
I played a lot of factions.
Mm.
Played a lot of factions in prison.
Oh,
Prison was fun.
You know what? To be honest, factions like Loki, I always wanted that stuff to be fun, but like, I never could get into it.
It's just something that like is about playing a game for a lot of time and like building up an accumulated wealth.
Yep.
And then just losing it all is something that's like really fun.
Yeah, it's like Rust and stuff.
It shows you that it's like exactly like Rust and like I don't know, even Fortnite. The way that they have the new loot system.
No.
Oh.
No.
Wait, what's the...
What are you talking about?
What?
Am I wrong? Did they not implement like a new loot system? No build, no.
I mean, yeah, but that's not like... You're talking about like an economy like Tarkov? They don't have that. You don't...
I'm not talking... No, Tarkov's different. Tarkov's like a...
So what do you
talk?
talk... I mean, there's no factions in Fortnite.
Well, like, you know what I mean.
I don't.
I'm so good.
Like,
for
they're
you.
custom games.
What?
Yes, none of
What
that.
the fuck are you on about?
Like, you can make a custom Fortnite game. Am I wrong?
There's
With the world builder,
you
you
need
can
like a
make
creator code, but yeah. Oh, yeah, Creative 2.0 is supposed to come out soon.
Yeah, sorry.
That'll be
I already
cool.
have the beta key.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right.
So I've just
I'm
been
sorry.
working on
Can
that
you
for a
just see
while.
that little clip there? Can you clip it in?
What a little clip.
See, like, that on the end?
This?
Yeah, just so it doesn't
Oh,
move.
be careful.
No, you have to push it. It'll click. There. Is it still recording? I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, it is. I see it in the window.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Okay, cool.
Try and make sure it doesn't explode, bro.
All right. Also, just mics might be weird. I'm only doing one mic this time because there's 3 of us, and I'm messing
Yeah.
with the decibels. So if it sounds weird, just lower your volume. Sorry.
Yeah, lol.
Yeah. I mean, I can't be that loud.
That is on me.
That one's muted. So, and if there's like a double sound, that's his fault. So don't blame me.
God.
So yeah, Fortnite. You play Fortnite a lot? Did you? Were you ever?
Back in my heyday?
Back in my head, yeah. Back
Like
in
when's
my-
the last time? When was like the last season you like really
Dude.
played?
That was like
2008.
back when like
8?
2008.
Yeah, we got
8th
the
grade, my bad.
pre-alpha.
8th grade.
Mine would have been like freshman year, 8th grade. It's like that's like the last time I touched Fortnite. Like genuinely, the last time like actually like Bush. Like remember like when they would like when the legendary Bush was.
Remember when Bush did 9/11? Yeah, that was the last time I played.
No, whenever like the legendary whenever that shit still worked, you know, like hiding in the bush would work. Nowadays that don't cut it on me.
I just vividly remember myself playing Fortnite and only getting one dub on Xbox because I was I don't know how to use a controller correctly.
I was like
Right?
8th grade, first year of high school.
I just was like, I didn't know what I was doing, and I remember the last time I played, I saw this new skin that I really wanted, and it was like this jelly that is like blue, And
the jelly skin.
yeah,
I know
and
you're
he's
talking
cool
about.
as hell, and he's got like this cool like satchel on, and I was like, I wanted to
Yeah,
be
I know
that
you're
guy.
talking about. He has an edit style. You want to show you? It's like I don't know. I still am kind of.
I never got to the red version of him, and that's what I really wanted.
Oh, from the battle pass.
yeah,
You
I
mean
played
Slurp.
as John Wick for a bit. That was my kind of. That was like my.
You mean this guy?
Yeah, this guy.
Slurp is. I'm not. You know.
He reminded me of so many people that I look up to.
Like, oh yeah.
Gandhi.
Elaborate. Oh, okay.
Gandhi was a big slurp guy, 100%.
He just.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 You ever back down from a fight? His lore is really interesting.
Yeah.
The Slurp skin?
Yeah, they were about to make a whole like show on him, like arcane.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Like arcade?
Like arcade.
No,
Yeah.
Arcane.
The stories
Yeah, I
of
said
Slurpee.
arcade. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I thought you said arcade.
Oh, you want to talk about? I mean, okay. So yeah, Fortnite, lit.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Speaking of arcade, you want to talk about your, or do you want to talk about your CSGO experience first?
I hate League of Legends.
That's
Okay.
not what I asked.
League of Legends is like for the people that like don't have good aim, and so they're like, oh, I gotta play a game that I'm good at, and then they pick up this like
You have to
this
aim.
game where you click.
You still have
on
to
the
aim,
screen.
dude. You still have to aim.
Yeah, what on the Zergs or whatever the hell they're called?
Dude, that's
That's bottom lane. We got a Charizard attacking our Zerg, our base. Dude, I don't care. What is it? Like, if I want to play a game like that, why not just play like an RTS, like AoE 4? Why am I playing League of Legends with these like
Because
miniature
they have cool
little
skins,
like?
bro.
They have cool skins.
Yeah, well,
It's fun.
like we just talked about Fortnite. Fortnite got cool skins. Am I playing Fortnite? No, I'm not, but some people are.
A lot of people are playing League too.
Yeah, well, let's talk about all the people that have played League. Everyone that gets out off of playing League, they're like, yeah, that was an addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I regret
Agreed.
that. Yeah, League ruins people's lives.
Yep.
Mm.
It's scary.
Does it?
I mean, I was.
Did it ruin your life?
No, I never really committed.
Because you went
myself.
pros. I feel like you have a little bit of a different.
Going pro definitely would ruin your life 100%.
Yeah.
You don't go really bad.
How did that like impact? Because like, so it was like was it like a school team or no? It was like a.
Yeah, it was a high school
So
team.
how did that like
So,
impact your studies?
It didn't really. I wasn't very like. I mean, I was committed, but I also wasn't. I was very like flip floppy with that whole commitment to being pro. I just kind of ended up having to be pro because my school had like a kind of a prodigal player. He ended up getting like GM and challenger like when he was like still in high school, which is like kind of unheard of.
Yeah.
What is GM?
Grandmaster and challenger. They're the two
Equivalent
highest
to like
ranks.
CSGO.
They're like the two highest ranks that you could possibly get. At one point, he was eventually top 500.
It's like Predator.
So that's
'cause
like
GM's
nothing.
like Predator and Apex, and then Challenger's like
Yep.
above
Yep.
Grandmaster. So it's like not yeah.
That's like nothing.
Yep, that's nothing.
How many? What's the threshold cap? How many players are? Or is it not a? Because like I know
most
like.
of the threshold. The threshold was a lot easier back then, but it's like.
Is it
easily-
points or is it because like in Apex it's 750 people get pred?
It's for League. It's like, there's 3 ranks that kind of like depict like the higher scene of League of Legends
Okay.
competitive. Master, Grandmaster, and Challenger. Master is like 0 LP. That's how League does this LP. When you get to these 3 ranks, you just start to amass LP. So like Challenger is like 1,500 plus.
Okay, so it's based off points though.
Yep,
it's
it's
not
kinda
ba-
based
so
off points.
any amount of people could be in it essentially.
Technically, yeah, but like most people don't end up.
Yeah,
getting
but
in
like
there.
there's no like player cap for the amount of people that could be in it.
No, there
Okay.
used to be, but crowd's getting a bit easier to get into stuff now. Yeah.
All right, we had a document for your thing, but I didn't pull it up yet.
Yeah. You a podcaster? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a pro podcaster, guys.
Mm-hmm. What is he talking about? What is he doing, dude?
Something.
I
I was just looking up New York Times.
Did you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like my idol.
Yeah.
You never mind. Okay. Did you win a lot in like how? What is like your? Did you like go to like championships or something like that?
Yeah. So the league that we played for, Play VS, they hosted state championships for spring and fall. Since we're inside, we don't have to worry about weather, so we could play both seasons. Each season would have their own state championship, and then eventually, I think it was like my sophomore year. No. Yeah, it was my sophomore year summer. sophomore year spring that ended up having their first in live in person finals, which was dope. I got to go to a Patriots place, and they had like a little gaming arena there. It ended up becoming a.
Oh, are you talking about the place that's meant to be like the esports like?
It's Patriot. That's at Foxwoods, right?
Yep, it's at Foxwoods.
Patriots place. There's a like esports like.
Yeah, but it's a gaming
LAN
cafe
place.
now.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
were gonna
gaming
go.
cafe.
We were gonna go and play some.
It used to be like a huge gaming arena. That's what it was supposed to be. And then when COVID hit, they couldn't get any like high school. They couldn't get any of the high school tournaments and stuff like that to ever come. So they just ended up
Not
like.
only that, as far as I know, there's like, because that's a town over from me. There's like in all of the local towns, there was like no, like the local towns, there was like no actual like high school scene for that to even like
That's
really
the
be
weird
good
thing.
where it was.
Actually, I heard that like a lot of
Besides.
the stuff that Helix wanted to be that, but the only venue they could get was in Foxborough. But apparently, what they were planning, because I heard from a bunch of from other states too that were nearby, like Maine, New Hampshire, they were like thinking of going for their finals to there, because like Helix was trying to be that huge, like it wasn't like a huge place. It was just like just a little gaming arena. It was nice, but after COVID, I guess they just ended up like failing, and then just let's just be a gaming cafe, because that's kind of like what they are now, and that's like it's kind of inflated over Massachusetts now, a bunch of gaming cafes. But we did eventually have a nationals, and we had 3 or 4 nationals or something like that. Then there was like their nationals weren't like proper nationals like you would assume. It was conference nationals, so like Northeast, Southeast, like that stuff. So that's kind of ended up where where that national like competition was. But other than that, there was a bunch of championships. I was a part of 6, so I won 6. And
it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Gaming
cool.
Riz.
How many girls did you get 2?
2.
Damn. Okay. I thought it was gonna be 0.
Unrelated to the Riz. Unrelated to the Riz at all. But I mean, it was fun.
You ever had a league like girlfriend?
No, but people on the team did.
Oh my god!
I'm not sure.
Oh, we're gonna push mid lane together.
Have you guys seen those TikTok clips of like Valorant players like saying if you get this kill, I'll ooh for you? They get the kill.
That shit like started in League, bro. 100%.
It's like both of those.
And what's
I
the
don't
male one?
No,
Arde?
like-
No, what do they do? What do the guys do? It's like Orde or something like that.
I don't know.
I don't-
Why are you looking at me?
Don't look at me.
No, I thought it was like
What?
a commonly known thing.
Jack,
No, I know what
he's
you're
on
talking
that.
about, but I'm not gonna say it. And no, actually, I don't know if like how many questions you have there, but like, I can like, there's a
Just
lot
chill.
of drama
For the
esports
league
games.
scene?
There's so much drama in the league scene. They're like in the normal league scene, and then the fact of my high school. Holy shit, dude!
Was it like physical drama?
No, God,
Like
no.
Okay.
There's a lot of physical fights in the league scene.
I did accidentally elbow my teammate once.
And it bruised him forever. His
No,
elbow broke.
he tried to like turn. We were all like just playing like at the. We have a like what was it, computer room at the school.
You
that
pushed
we
the wrong
played at.
lane. It really
Yeah, the
pissed me
computer
off.
lab.
No.
I did my little typing exercises in there as well.
Yeah, that we played in that room because the PCs weren't bad. Because we had to play in school for a few games, and this guy he tried to turn off my friend's computer. So we were a team, but like we weren't really all friends. We just like 2 of us were friends and 2 of us were friends, and then the other 2 were friends, kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
So he tried to turn off my friend's computer. He failed. No, he failed. And then I went over and turned off his computer, and then he started baby raging. And like I go back to my computer, he comes back and he starts he bear grabbed me. By the way, this guy's like a hunchback. Like he's hilarious, like hunchbacked. He grabs me like straight up bear hugs me and starts to try and like rip me away from the computer so then he can turn off my computer.
It's like assault.
Yeah, and I'm just like playing like basketball defense, right? So I'm just doing this to my computer, and all of a sudden I just like hear it donk. And I'm like, and he goes, what the fuck? And then that's what he gets him so mad. He just starts to he pushes me, but like grabs me, push grabs, like he tries to shake me, and then he just leaves the room. Yeah, no.
Was there like a certain vernacular that was used? Like, you got like word like.
Yeah, like
I just was
if I say like the word like if I'm like yeah, these bot laners are saying Yeah, we're gonna burst. Let's guys,
Burst.
we're gonna go to the jungle lane, and we're gonna. We just got balanced, so we're gonna go to Baron Nashor.
Nashor. Wow.
Oh, you guys can ban people, right? Or
Yeah.
not people, like ban
We can ban characters.
Out of the
It's
champion
kinda- it's like-
pool,
it's like
right? Out of the
Overwatch and Rainbow
champion
Six.
pool.
Yes. What, dude? Oh, sorry. The
Do you,
verbs.
do you guys say pog at all?
No.
What would like? So like, if I'm like, okay,
If you're
let me just give you an example, just to test your knowledge. If I'm like a lane minion or a jungle monster,
You're never gonna be those two.
usually referring to smaller monsters,
You're
what,
never gonna
what would
be
I
one of
be?
those.
What would I be? What would you refer to me as in that
there's
game?
Which small monsters? There's two.
I'm a lane minion or a jungle monster. Usually it's the smaller monsters.
Melee, ranged.
I'm a creeps.
No, you're a melee
Okay.
creep. You're a ranged creep.
Let's
or
give
you're
you
a cannon.
let's give you another quiz real quick. At
Yeah.
5 minutes, a random elemental drake
is that like a dragon?
will spawn.
Yeah, we do have.
I know what Drake is.
There are
Yeah.
neutral objectives. Baron Nashor. It gives like a buff to your minions, and then there are.
So what is it like? I never like. I watched a couple League things, but I never. So is it like a strategy? Like how does it
To
work?
an extent, it is very, very strategical.
Like
You
what
can
is the
use it.
goal? You have to like.
The goal is to just go to
Kill the
take
Zergs.
To kill the Zerg. Yeah. No, the goal is to kill the enemy nexus. Is to
'Cause it's
take it
like
down.
it's like PvP, but also PvE, right? It's like the
Yeah,
whole-
so there are two ways you can tackle the game, and a majority of the time you have to intertwine those because obviously, if both teams of 5 are trying to protect their nexus, it's gonna, dude, you're so annoying. Yeah. If both teams of 5 are trying to protect their nexus, obviously. Like you can't just PvE or you can't just PvP. The other team will be able to defend that. So you kind of have to intertwine doing the PvE stuff and doing the PvP stuff. So you need gold. Killing minions gives you gold. Getting gold gives you items. The stronger items you have, the better your champion is overall to be able to do the things that champion needs to do. So there is mid lane, top lane, and ADC and support, and then there's jungle. Top lane is by himself. Mid lane is by himself. And ADC and support are together because the ADC is usually like a swishy ranged character.
Can I give you like a scenario and you can tell me like what you would do like
Yes.
in reaction to it?
Go right ahead.
Alright, so like how many mid laners are there usually? 1, 2?
2.
Is it a
Alright,
three-
so
are they-
you and your buddy are a mid lane in
No.
combo.
No. There's only 2.
Are the
in
maps?
one
Are there
game.
3 lanes
so
in a
one
map?
enemy and then one. There are 3 lanes.
So it's like a Treyarch, like Call of Duty. Like I said, it's like 3 lanes.
3 lanes,
Is
yeah.
there different maps?
No, it's just one map. They change it up every now and then for holidays, but there is another game mode called ARAM where it's just one lane. ARAM means all random mid, just means everyone mid lane, so that's why there's only one lane in ARAM.
Okay, so like let's just say, right, like you're OP, as they say, right?
Yep.
You're OP, overpowered.
Yep.
Or as a cinnamon.
And so
uses
like
broken.
you actually
Broken.
just one shot.
Yep.
You just one shot the other champ.
Yep.
Right?
Can
And
you
now
one-shot that?
it's open mid.
Yeah.
It's open mid.
Open mid.
Open mid. Your
Open mid
pathing
doesn't
is
mean
great.
that.
Your
Open-
pathing is
Open
great.
mid doesn't mean that.
But
open mid doesn't mean what you think it
no,
means.
it means that usually when they've given up too early and it's too early to
Yeah.
surrender. So like, right? So at this point you've destroyed the mid lane.
don't-
So
but
now
if
it's
they
now it's
open-
open mid,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
But you're OOM out of mana. What do you do?
You're
You're
Can you
oom.
explain what mana
That's what it's
is?
called.
Is
Uh,
did
so
they
can-
actually say oom?
It's yeah.
All right. Well then you're oomed up, and there's also a PD coming around, a phantom dancer.
A pedophile. A Phantom Dancer's an item. That's not a character.
Oh.
I
There's
was-
one coming around somewhere.
Okay.
What do you do?
Alright, what's your question?
What is mana?
So characters, some characters have rage, other characters have mana. Yeah, rage, mana,
Rage.
or just like.
Because like a special
normal-
ability.
Yeah, so mana is usually for like every character has mana. It's just so they can cast.
It's like a
their
passive
abilities.
ability.
No, mana is just like imagine it's like your health bar. It's like
Oh, okay.
it's like it's like in every other like RPG where you have mana.
It's
to
like
cast
the
your spells.
bullets in a gun.
Yeah,
You
kind
have
of
a certain amount of bullets. You have a certain amount of mana. You
Perfect.
shoot too many bullets, you lose bullets.
Yep. You can mana regain slowly, passively, but
Just
it's
like
like
bullets.
it's very slow. Shut the fuck.
Just like bullets.
It's
It's like
very-
crypto. It's like NFTs.
Oh my god, it's
Ah.
like NFTs.
Hey guys, I'm gonna promote my NFT after this episode. So
Yeah, good.
I'm starting a new one.
Yeah.
Give
Oh,
me,
a new
give me
one.
my grandma's face just as an NFT.
That'd be a perfect NFT.
What the what?
He was signaling numbers. other characters have rage. Other characters have a bunch of other stuff. I don't know the exact. The only two terminologies that I remember is rage, and then I only got rage. Rage and mana is about it.
So you don't play anymore?
No, I've completely quit. I'm done with the game. I played one last season for senior year, and that was it. I just captained, and that was it.
Good job.
I got a lot of scholarship offers. I got a lot of full rides from a bunch of like no-name schools who wanted to start an esports program, and obviously because I wanted to do game design, I wasn't going to go to those schools because they were like no-name program schools. They barely had anything going for them. That's about it when it comes to like that kind of ended my career. Just not getting to like a school that would give me like good enough money to play, because the only reason I would play League like competitively nowadays would be for money, because it's a very taxing thing. Yeah. It's not just like to play in the competitive scene, especially the higher you play. Like if you're trying to play in like amateur or like collegiate play, you have to put so much time and effort into it. Not just because like it's like a hobby, it's a sport that you have to do, right? It's a lot more than that. There's a lot of revolving and evolving changes with the game that make it incredibly difficult to like keep pace with it, especially trying to like also juggle your academics and everything like that.
Yeah. How often do they update the game?
Patches come out every like two weeks. Every couple of weeks is a new patch. Could be major, could be small. Every like couple of months every like 6 to 8 months, maybe even shorter than that now, because before they used to make new champions like very rarely. Now they have like a program to make it like every 4 to 8 months. So a new character is coming into the game that completely changes and breaks the game completely.
Yeah, so like Apex.
Yeah, pretty much so. They have stages of the game: preseason, start of season, mid-season, and then end of season. Most of these like checkpoints is where huge patch updates come out that completely change the game. Okay. Most of the time, mid-season is going to be the last big change before Worlds, which is a huge like international.
So the updates revolve around the World Series.
A lot of the time,
like the LAN events. Is that what it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, kind of to an extent, but not really. But I will say that like kind of they try and get out like nice big patches before, so that the pro players can like figure their own stuff out, get accustomed to it, and then be able to play at a pro scene for it. But a lot of the time nowadays, they're actually starting to scale back on updates, so pros can have even more time to adjust to stuff. Yeah.
You ever stream?
No, I never wanted to stream. No, I wasn't good enough. My friend who is like, at least like I would say amateur level, he definitely streamed. He definitely streamed a bunch. He's pretty, I would say, well known, at least in like, because there's like the pro scene, then there's like academy scene, less recognized players, then there's like amateur collegiate. I'd say he's like right about amateur collegiate, probably above that a little bit though. He's very well known in that like very small, like, it's not small, it's a very large group of people that are like trying to step up to pro and are like constantly doing tryouts for pro teams, whether it be academy or the main team. So I would say he's around there. He definitely tried to stream. It got him a decent amount of like popularity, but a majority of his popularity just came from his play style and the way he shit talks. Yeah.
All right. Do they have like a code of conduct, and like are they like gonna like ban people? Do they ban people a lot?
Yeah, kind of not. They're not great with it. They do have like a league player handbook that you're supposed to follow, but like there are griefers, there are inters, there are a crap ton of people who just like grief games in League of Legends. There's a lot of things, especially in like, it's more well seen in like China and Korea, like win traders, where it's literally people play ranked, they get paid to play ranked, and then like throw when they're against someone specifically because that person needs to rank up.
Oh, so like what the hell is that called, dude? Reverse boosting?
Reverse boosting, yeah. Then obviously there's boosting, and but
are there like hacks? Is that like a thing, or like,
there are scripts. Hack? There are scripts in League. So the scripts that the main script, it's called scripting, is mainly you dodge like every ability. There are scripts that the main scripting idea is like you dodge abilities and all your abilities will land. So it's it's a script on your program that you run in the background that will literally play the game for you, Like, you don't do anything. Like, you literally don't do anything. The game, the program will recognize when a player is about to shoot an ability, like, before they even, like, properly cast that ability. That program's already recognized it's coming and is already prepared to dodge out of the way.
Damn.
Yep, and then it does the adverse by always hitting it, like hitting an ability, making it impossible to dodge.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, nice league talk. You want to talk about CSGO now?
Yeah, everything that you just said kind of like... I'm like, I understand what the words and the syntax, but like... I still don't get League. I still don't understand
League's boring, so I get it.
League.
To an unrecognized
And like Smite,
guy.
Dota, I just don't understand.
Smite's
Games
not
like
that bad, but Smite can also be weird and weirdly complex, so I don't really touch that game.
Understandable.
You spend a lot of money on CS:GO. I know it's a big economy in CS:GO.
Like personal money, I'd say like max I spent like $100 of my like money that I earned.
Okay.
Otherwise, it was all just like Steam cards and trades. Like I did a few trades. But no, I didn't spend too much money. But I did like skins. I was into the skin economy.
I don't think
market.
you can like play CS:GO and not be into the skin like whole like meta.
It's a bland game.
It's literally like a
bland game.
It's a CS:GO's a very bland game.
Like visually.
Visually, so skins is
Just
like
wait until Source 2.
Oh shit.
No, I like it. I think it was fun. I have like 3,000 hours.
Yep.
On like
I just
3
don't believe. I mean,
accounts.
I don't believe you.
I have
You don't
5,000.
believe
How many years is that? What is there? 24 hours a day.
Hold on. Let me check how many league
I
hours
have about 3,000 hours in CS:GO over like 5 accounts. Like various smurfing accounts. My second account.
Look up. How much time have I wasted on CS:GO? There should be a website for it because there's one for League.
Yeah, but it's across multiple accounts.
It's been 125 days. That's actually not that bad. now that I think
Yeah,
about it.
I've played 1,300 plus 1,200
I see you're close. You're
plus
like
800.
you're like pretty much at 3,000. That is 3,000 exactly.
That is.
It's exactly 3,000.
No. That 800 isn't like 800 solid though.
Find your Fortnite.
I have a lot of hours on.
Oh, you're looking up your Fortnite hours, dude?
Damn. Oh wait, here. Let me try this.
Do you not exist, dude?
No, I do have.
Alec,
My
you know
profile is
private.
private.
Alec, you know you like smell good, right?
Eggs, I guess.
No problem, man.
Damn.
You had to call it out because the audio listeners can't smell you.
Yeah, we haven't added in that
thank
feature
you,
yet.
man. Hold on, let me see.
4D podcast.
Oh, because I was in the wrong Fortnite.
That's what you
track.
should have done. Screw this type of podcast. You do the first 4D podcast.
Yeah, Alec has the tech for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Set them up in like the giant IMAX theaters with the cool seats.
Click
on the
start
wing.
now.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not fucking.
Yeah.
It's okay. This is a waste of time.
It's
Maybe it'll
Let's go
load.
for it.
I also have 40 different programs running, so homie. Okay, I just don't exist, I guess.
Your Fortnite
You're useless.
doesn't exist.
You're gonna go to that website.
I'm gonna figure this. Okay, I'm not
Download
downloading.
now.
I'm not
You have
downloading.
to download the Fortnite tracker.
The
desktop
ultimate
app.
Fortnite stat tracker.
Okay. Where were we? Oh, CS:GO and hours played. So that's a lot of hours.
Yeah. But like, I was good enough that it didn't matter.
Yeah.
The hours reflect like the time I spent playing to get better, and then the like my skill level at the end of it. Like it definitely reflects pretty equally.
how'd you get into it? Like, was your dad a big like video game guy, or you just like got
Like
a
video games
PC?
in general or CS:GO.
Just in general, because when did you get a PC? Like, when was the first
Like I said, I had my dad's crappy laptop, which I played Minecraft on, and like Minecraft was really the only game that I wanted to play, and I would watch YouTube videos, and I realized that the Pocket version, like the iPod version, was like not the same. So
That
then
was
I
a
started
big game
using.
changer for me too.
Well, like, cause you play it and you're like doing this. You're making the nether with like this weird nether core.
Nah,
with, like,
I remember the
gold
nether. Yeah, the
shrines.
diamond blocks.
It was like this weird.
And it was
made
it was
no
like a
sense.
20 by 20 box of like netherite.
In the piglins it was weird, but I realized that it was different. So then I started using my dad's old laptop because he got a new one, was like a ThinkPad with like the trackpad in the middle. It was horrible.
Did you play with a trackpad?
I did for a long time because I only played single player.
I remember there was a bunch of videos of the Nether portal and the Pocket Edition would spawn Herobrine. That was like a big thing.
I was a big Herobrine believer.
He always infected my.
Did you ever find Herobrine?
No.
He always infected.
I don't think he was real.
What the fuck?
Oh, he's real.
He was real.
He's
dude.
real.
I couldn't play 4 Worlds because of him.
Yeah.
Down.
Raul kept logging on, and someone was just playing with all this stuff, moving it all around.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that sucks, bro.
Yeah, it's
sorry to hear that.
whatever, man. It's okay.
No, I mean, I don't know. So I downloaded Minecraft on that, and then I started playing like games like Gmod because I saw Gmod videos, and then that's when I got my own PC. Like once because my dad's old computer laptop wasn't good enough to play Gmod. Or run Minecraft with mods. So then eventually I just got my own computer, and it was really fun. And then I just played a bunch of games. And then eventually I really like CSGO because for a long time my aim in games was horrible. Like I just couldn't play on not on console because I had a PlayStation, and that's where I played like FPSs, like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But
what was your first COD?
Black Ops. Yeah, no, Ghost.
Okay.
And then Advanced Warfare.
Campaign was good. Multiplayer was ass.
Yeah. I only played single player until like I played custom games with my friends, but I never played like online multiplayer.
Who thought Ghost was going to be about Ghost from MW2?
I never played. I didn't even. I was too young.
I didn't play the game, but I always watched YouTube.
I never watched Call of Duty. I was never like a huge Call of Duty head, and I think that's also why I like CS:GO more because like Call of Duty to me is like very, it's not basic, especially like nowadays. There's more mechanics, but like compared to like the team play, like I like the team play. I think because in Call of Duty there's not much team play. Yeah. I like Rainbow to an extent. I think that there's some glaring issues with the game that make it like not as enjoyable to play.
I like S&D. Like if I play COD, that's like probably the only mode I'll play.
I would agree.
I never like got into Warzone, but like Modern Warfare 2019 S&D was probably the best like S&D ever made with like the movement and everything. That was like
yeah.
I think because I played MW2, I think that S&D is good, but I don't know. This new Modern Warfare just feels. It feels more like plasticky. I don't know how to describe it. Like 2019, did you play 2019?
The Modern Warfare one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like the last one that I played a lot.
That game was so. I just when it first came out. Then they did Warzone. It was like after like season 4 of Warzone, it was kind of weird. But like, it felt like.
It felt like a Call of Duty that you played with your friends again. Like I don't know.
No, but like I'm talking about the engine. Like I know it's kind of technically the same engine, but the MW 2019 just felt like. I don't know the word. It's like not guttural, but like it was tangible. Like the guns just felt so real and like heavy, and everything like felt so much better. And like this new Modern Warfare, the gun, it's a great game, but like I don't know, there's something about it. It just feels like plasticky. I don't know how to describe it.
That's an interesting way to describe it. Plasticky.
I see a lot of reviews on it too that are like it's mixed reviews, which is surprising because like I felt like before there was a lot of people were excited because like Modern Warfare 2 is continuing.
I mean, it's a good game. The campaign is really cool. There's like one part of the campaign where you're like, you're on like a dirt road, or it's like no, it's a real road, but you're flying upside down, tethered on a rope from a helicopter. You have to shoot at people like while upside down. It's like pretty fucking jarring, but it's cool.
Danny got nauseous when you saying that.
Too much for me.
Yeah, my favorite COD, BO4. My favorite Call of Duty.
Black Ops 4?
That's the only game I got
Black
Dark
Ops
Matter on.
Favorite.
I got Dark Matter in BO4. I got Prestige Master BO4. It's like my favorite Call of Duty of all time.
Black Ops 4 was too...
I love the 150 health.
I don't know. I enjoyed Black Ops 3 a lot more. But I also didn't play Black Ops 4 that much. So maybe it's also just like... at that time I wasn't playing Call of Duty because I was so burned from like... Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, I think
World War II.
I got on the BO4 because a lot of my friends were into BO4 because we were really into zombies in BO3 and we were excited for BO4 zombies.
Yeah, the BO3 zombies was dope.
BO4 zombies was
BO4.
Off. BO4 zombies wasn't bad. It was just you needed a whole fucking thesaurus to play it.
Yeah, and it's like
obnoxious. The only good map was 9.
The common characters that like I liked, they didn't like. Obviously, they were like there to an extent, but it was like it wasn't. Really, I don't know. It just felt like it felt like the story ended and then they created like an extension.
Well, I think what made it kind of confusing is BO3 zombies, what was the base one at Night of the Dead? Is that what it was called?
The Giant.
No, the first map that
Shadows of Evil.
Shadows of Evil.
Shadows of Evil, yeah.
that was a good story.
the map.
But then when Revelations came out, it was a bunch of like old maps that were remade, but like with different stories, and it kind of convoluted the story a little bit.
Yep.
And
It
so
made no
when they
sense.
tried to continue BO4, no one knew
Where to go.
where it was going.
Yeah.
And then Cold War came out, and that was not bad. And then Vanguard just had
I
nothing
didn't
to do
get
with it.
Cold.
Maybe
didn't get
I know.
Cold
I
War.
think I played Cold War Zombies.
What was that other? Was it Cold War? What was that other game that came
It was
out?
Vanguard.
Yeah, what
I
that dude?
played
That game
Vanguard.
died so quick.
Well, it was awful.
Vanguard was that like the
Vanguard
the
first-
precursor to Warzone, right? Or am I
No,
wrong?
it was Modern
Oh.
Warfare 2019, and then Cold War, and then Vanguard.
Oh, I didn't even know Vanguard was like. Oh,
Vanguard was the
never mind.
last game, 'cause
I
they
didn't know
didn't-
that Vanguard was like an actual game standalone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Vanguard
no!
was a game.
I mean, it really
Oh.
wasn't. It was literally just to make weapons to put into Warzone. Like you could tell, like
Okay.
they
I
didn't
was
really.
like, I don't
They
know.
made the game just so you could level up weapons for Warzone. Like it wasn't like literally when Zombies first came out. First of all, it didn't come out like a month after the actual release.
Yep.
And when it first came out, there was no round-based zombies. It was just like a never-end. It was like the endless mode.
In Vanguard.
Yeah.
I never played Vanguard. There's no way.
It was
Vanguard-
also just World War II, so no, I didn't play it, but like because I watched
Remember
like
that shit? That the trailers for Vanguard were the funniest thing, dude. They were good trailers though.
Oh, yeah, the
like,
trailers
they
were
they were trying
cool.
to hype up the. They were trying to hype up the.
I
game
mean,
so much.
I just don't think they should have done World War II again.
No, definitely not.
I want jetpacks again. I think a Warzone with jetpacks,
Oof.
because like I like Blackout. That was in BO4.
I love Blackout.
Blackout could have been,
Blackout
especially
was
like
fun.
towards the end. There was like the what was it? There was a certain name for it. It was like Guns and something, but like it had the
Guns
like
N'
the,
Roses.
no, it had like the BO3 jetpacks in the battle royale. It
I'm
was
thinking of something
sick.
completely different. I thought you were talking about Extinction, the Extinction mode from Ghosts.
Nope.
What the
Blackout
fuck?
was a BR from BO4.
What the what?
I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
Extinction's not anything like Blackout.
I'm a little confused. Nah, dude, yeah, no. To be honest, I actually really liked God of War.
God of
Yeah,
War.
God of War.
Yeah.
Nah, Blackout was free. I think it could have been like it just.
So that was the precursor to Warzone, right? Blackout.
And there was. I wouldn't say it was a precursor. It was just something.
Because I remember there was like a weird there was a new mode that was like a BR type thing.
Because
but
the
before
only. I mean,
Warzone.
because that's when Fortnite was in its prime, and Call of Duty was like, we don't like that people are not playing our game.
Yeah.
And we're gonna charge $70 for you to play this battle royale.
Mm.
Like you had to have the game. Luckily, they switched it with Warzone, where it was free to play, but you couldn't like But I love BO4
No.
and like the Blackout game.
Yo, for that often. That's so weird. I can hear everything so much clearer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
wait.
headphones weren't even connected to anything, so. I mean, no, they were. Danny was just.
Danny just. Oh, speaking of God of War, dude,
I haven't gotten to
excited-
play it
I'm
yet.
excited.
I've never
I
played a
have
God of
it.
War game.
I'm excited.
You ever
for
played
Hades.
any?
That's fun.
My first God of War game was on the PS Vita. What the fuck was that one called? There was like a PS Vita version of it, and it wasn't like an actual. It was like a prequel to like God of War 2.
Yep.
I
It was
forget-
like it was crappy. I
Prequel
can't-
to God of War 2? I've never, have you guys played every God of War?
Yep.
Is this...
I haven't played every single
Ascension?
one. I played most.
Was it Ascension?
I think. Let me look. I think it was Ascension.
I think Ascension might have been PS3.
People always talk about God of War. I don't even... What is God of War? Like, no, I know what it is, but like... What do you do in God of War? Like, is it like
Which
an
one?
action game? Like, what type of gameplay is it?
It's like back.
RPG? Like, do you get like... new
The new
skills?
God of War is like an RPG kind of like RPG / like action kind of game,
It was just literally called. It was just called God of War.
but it was literally
It
just
looks
called
so
God of War.
Yeah, I remember playing this though. It was like the God of War collection, but no, there was one where it was like
I
a.
swear it was a different name. God of War, the first three games and like the first three games were just like they're hack and slash 'em games. You were just like running around slashing things. Like every now and then you'd have like a cool power move with a certain weapon. You'd have like 4 different. The only variety to those games were you'd have 4 different weapons.
It was the
Well,
story that made them.
It was the story that was interesting to the game. Kratos was like he was a warrior for Sparta, and then he was about to die, so he like asked for Ares' help, the god of war. Ares gave him like his powers, but then eventually made him kill his own family, and then he like released Kratos from like all of his like binds and everything.
Was Kratos was Kratos made for the game, or is he like not historical, like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
Like
he
a
was
fictional character
in-
that's already established in like...
No, he was in Greek mythology,
Greek
but the
mythology.
reason this like game and story became like separated itself is because a lot of the games for like Greek mythology romanticized and like gave a lot of power to the gods. This was the first game that sort of like created an anti-god, and you were able to actually like fight these gods that were like very, and like it pointed out the corruptness of these gods, and that's like really made it special.
Definitely.
Even if you don't play the game, I would still watch like a video essay on the story because it's just such a good story.
Especially now, I feel like the story back then, it definitely was a lot like it definitely had.
The story's definitely a lot more depth now.
It's a lot more, it's a lot deeper now.
Back then, it was just Kratos. His wife was killed. He's angry, and he can't escape, so he's gonna kill a bunch of people.
So he's gonna kill all the gods.
Yeah.
In the first game, he becomes the god of war because he kills Ares, and then from there, he's just slowly killing all the rest of the gods of the pantheon. The God of War, like the continuation, God of War 2018 was it?
Oh, 20 when you meet as Atreus and stuff like that. Yeah, it's 2018.
That's 2018. So 2018 they made a continuation. Kratos kind of ran away from the Greek mythology pantheon because he destroyed it, unironically, and he like got with someone in Norse mythology and had a kid. So that kid's like kind of like a demigod.
Is that the kid that's in all of the new games?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
There's only two new ones. There's 2018 included. And the story is literally just his wife is dead, and they're gonna go spread ashes, and him and his son are gonna go do it. And it's kind of like The Last of Us, like
2018. This new game, there's definitely a lot more of like violence and actual mythology. The 2018 people didn't like it a lot because it was very, I wouldn't say slow, but all it was really meant for was to build a new story of Kratos.
Yep.
I think, and it was really just meant to show like how Kratos has changed
and
with
he's
this
evolving.
kid, and he's not this.
I actually liked it. It was definitely like a weaker story, but I think that it did exactly what it was trying to do, which was build up, because they're going for like possibly, we know at the minimum we're going for another trilogy or another set of games, because they've already released that they're going to another mythology, that they're going to another pantheon. So like obviously I feel like what they did with God of War 2018 was just the setup of like the relationship between Atreus and Kratos, and like his emotional.
Is that the kid's name?
Yeah, Atreus.
Yeah.
And his emotional evolution, all that stuff. I feel like that's kind of like the core of like all of 2018 God of War, and then 2000 the newer one, God of War 2. I was gonna say God of War 2.
Ragnarok. Yeah.
Ragnarok 2. Yeah. That game, Ragnarok 4.
I don't know. I wish they would do something different, because like every fucking mythology has something with Ragnarok. I understand it's like a big event, but like I'm kind of tired of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Thor. Ragnarok.
Well, because like I mean I get why, because there's nothing else they can really do, because Ragnarok is like the only apocalyptic event that you can stop in like
It's
Greek
still
mythology.
overused.
It is. Well, yeah. I don't know.
Call it like something else. Armageddon.
Well, that's not Greek.
God of War. Destruction.
God of War Destruction. Yeah.
God of War 2.
What about you, Alec? What's your favorite game?
Currently or ever?
Both.
Fortnite.
Ever. I love Doom 2016 was great, but Doom Eternal is so good.
Doom Eternal.
I love Doom Eternal. I think you ever play it?
Yeah.
Bro, just the glory kills. I don't know. Like
I sucked at it.
What the?
How do you suck
How
at
do you
it?
suck at Thor? I mean,
there's like a super easy mode you could
Doom.
play.
It's because it scared me.
No, you're lying, dude. You did not get scared in 2016.
I wouldn't. I mean, it was gory and violent, but it wasn't like jump scare.
It
unsettled me.
He's not kidding. He's not kidding. He actually being serious.
Look, I like playing horror games. I play Visage. I play Resident Evils. That game just freaked me out in a way that made me uncomfortable when I played, so I didn't want to play it.
Which one, Eternal or 2016?
2016.
It must have been the 2016.
Because if it's Eternal, that was like
because
maybe I don't think if
2016 had a lot better world building.
Out of the new ones, is the Eternal one like the second one?
Yeah.
Like the most. I didn't play the most recent one.
I don't think you were scared. I think you were unsettled, because I think 2016 had a lot more.
Yeah, I also I didn't know the
vast
story.
world building, and like just seeing, like obviously in Doom Eternal, like the first mission, you're in like a fucking devil city. I think it's like Chicago or something like that. But like in Doom 2016, I'm pretty sure you go to Mars if I remember correctly, and like Mars is just eviscerated with devils, and just like that image.
I was just very overwhelmed, because I was like, "What am I doing? Who am I?"
Doom Eternal is definitely a lot more overwhelming.
I woke up and put on this suit, and now I'm killing these things.
Well, it's a little more than that.
You would not be able to handle Calypso. What is it?
Oh, the Calypso Protocol.
The Calypso Protocol.
That shit looks so cool.
That shit looks so terrifying. He wouldn't be able to get through 5 minutes, no doubt.
Probably
I
not.
can play scary games, but it's just
Dude, you ever play Soma?
Yeah.
I love.
After this
Very underrated.
after this podcast is done, bro, I'll show you the trailer for fucking Calypso Project.
It looks
There's-
pretty creepy.
There's
yeah.
no way you're gonna live.
What is it? Is it like a?
Do you know Dead Space?
I love Dead Space.
You don't know what Dead Space is.
Dead Space is the one. Is that the one they're making a new one of? Right.
What's the name of the main character in Dead Space?
It's the game. It's a zombie game in space.
What's the name of the main character in Dead
Dead
Space?
Space. His name was Mr. Dead.
Mr. Dead.
Mr. Dead.
Mr. Space.
Mr. Space Dead. Yeah.
No, it's the zombie game.
Just
I
name
used
his
to watch.
name-
I
just
used
give
to
me the
watch
name
the
of the main
YouTubers
character.
play.
Just give me the name of the character.
I didn't play it. I used to watch the YouTubers play it.
I didn't play it, but I know
What?
how I watched it.
I don't give a shit about his name. I watched them play the game and it was fun. It was like a fun little because the
What's his-
games
what's his
those
main
games aren't
weapon?
scary because like it's zombies.
What's
A
his-
pistol.
What's his big
It's a
weapon?
little pistol.
Little pistol.
I call him Little Pistol.
Little
No,
pistol.
I-
What do the people look like? The zombies.
dude,
They look
I
like-
don't know. What? Ask me about the fucking Lord of the Rings Lego game. I love that game too. I can't name any of the characters. I can name Gimli because he's a little fucking dwarf.
You can't name. You can't.
Gandalf. I don't know. Look.
You just named characters.
Okay. There are games that are scary to me that I can watch and play. Like Outlast. I like Outlast. Don't ask me his name. I don't know any of the fucking Outlast characters' names.
Is that Outlast is scary?
No, he's
Yeah.
saying
Like those are games that are like
you
marketed
don't-
as like horror
you
scary
don't-
games.
Dude, at the beginning,
Outlast is
if
scary
you,
as hell,
If you
yeah.
played Outlast for the first time, and you never watch anything, you would
Shit.
definitely get jump scared for like all.
Because
all of the jump
it's
scares,
also
mate.
like a really creepy environment. The school.
No, all Outlast 1 and
Outlast.
2, like all their main like Outlast 1 and then like the DLC that came with it because it was DLC.
Whistleblower. Oh, no, Whistleblower was 2. Right?
No, Whistleblower was just DLC. Yeah, that game like all about the horror and scary aspects of Outlast are purely just like you can't know what's about to happen, otherwise it's not gonna scare you because it's all like crappy jump scares. That's all like
I
Outlast.
still get scared from crappy jump scares. I know it's coming. That's just the way it is, though. That's just the way I am. I'm a baby cat.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, I have to go.
No, you
Alright.
don't.
I do have to go.
I don't want you to go.
I have to go eat food, and then I have to meet with Mary. So this was lovely speaking to you.
Thank you for coming
Yeah,
on.
Thank you
thanks.
for having
You're
me.
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I
Yeah.
want to do another one of these.
Yeah. I'll let you know how this goes. I'll post it up in an hour.
Bro,
I might take a little longer than an hour to fucking.
Is Mark Cuban gonna be watching this?
Cuban?
I don't know,
You
Mr.
mean
Wonderful.
Cuba?
Mr.
You-
Wonderful.
Mark
might.
Cuba?
Mark Cuba. Yeah, Mark Cuba. M Cubes. Alright.
MQ.
I'll see
Bye,
you,
boys.
bro.
Bye, Danny.
You want me to turn this more toward you folks?
That's whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. Bye.
We've been going for an hour, so if you want to stop too.
No, you're at 57 minutes.
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh, I mean, if you got any more questions, I don't mind.
I mean,
if you want me to answer some questions, I'll answer some questions.
we talk about like new games. I feel like we got through most of what I wanted to. The League thing was big. I never really played League. I don't have a PC, so like that was interesting to learn about.
It's to be honest with you, like I only scratched the surface with what that stuff is because it's a game where you can't physically teach someone like immediately. It's something where they have to learn. Like I would say, like most of the time, like to actually learn League to a proper level, it's probably like 50 to 100 hours. It's like it's one of those games you can't physically just learn. It's like you have to. It's trial by fire with that.
Yeah,
That's one of the.
Is there
core
only
issues.
a ranked mode? Or is there a casual mode?
No, there are casual modes. There are bot modes that you can play against bots, beginner, intermediate. Then there's ARAM, which is like a casual game, fun game mode. But apparently there's like a competitive side to ARAM because every normal game in League, like not competitive, so like there's ranked mode, right? Then there's normal draft, and then there's blind draft. Both of those have MMRs to them.
Okay.
Normal and blind.
Yeah.
ARAM has the same thing. ARAM is supposed to be completely just a game, like a fun game mode, but even that has an MMR to it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a weird. It's the only way that it's to make sure that like newer players who are like fresh level 30 accounts can't just get into games with like level 500 accounts.
Yeah.
In normal and blinds, so that's like.
What are
kind
the
of
microtransactions like? Like how much?
Microtransactions are ridiculous in League. They're
Like it's like
insane.
is it like skins for specific characters? Is
Yep.
that how it works? Like how
So
much
every-
would a normal skin, like a legendary skin?
Legendary skin. That's like Legendary, I think Legendary is like 1650 RP, so it's like $15, like $20.
Okay, so that's pretty.
It's like I mean, the skins, like I'll give them that. The skins are pretty cool. Like a lot of the skins are insanely good, but there are a lot of programs nowadays that you can use. So like, remember how I was talking about like the scripting stuff beforehand?
Yeah.
You can script to get skins.
That was
That's something I do all the time.
I know, like, that's the big thing in, like, Call of Duty, but, like, I know there's some game where it's you like only, is it a script where you only see it on your screen? It's like everyone, like, it's in the game, because I know there's some scripts where, like, if you want to unlock like a cosmetic, you can have it, but only like from your view.
Yeah. So what me and a lot of my other teammates had. We had ModSkin. ModSkin was literally a program that it would rip the files of a skin off of League's client, because it's technically on League's client. You'd have to just buy it to access it. It would rip that off, and then it would put it on for you, only you.
Yeah, that's
It would. I mean, like, hey, I don't really care. It's not, the skin's not for anyone else. The skin's for me.
Yeah.
So that's why I ended up using ModSkin, and also because like a lot of the people who use ModSkin, like Smurf players, like people who have like 18 different accounts, who are not just gonna buy a thousand times the same skin. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that's why I ended up using ModSkin the most, to be honest, is because at one point I had like 3-4 different accounts I was playing on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Pretty sure that's it. I think an hour is a good enough time.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Thank
No
you
problem,
guys. If someone did listen this far, that's great. Hopefully you did.
Yeah. You get a free Fortnite
Free
V-Bucks
Fortnite
coin.
V-Bucks. I'll put a code. No, I won't. That's the lie.
Yeah, you definitely won't.
All right. Thank you. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. God, it's so cringe.
Don't forget to
hit that like button.
Hit that bell and hit that like
if
button.
you reach out to my
Comment,
professor,
too.
Teresa Quinn, make sure to give me a good review. All right,
Yeah,
goodbye.
You look so enthusiastic.
Wait, hold on. All right, I gotta clap it. Ready?